Man, am I wrecked after yesterday's shenanigans. Epic day, lots of practice done, and so happy with my improvement. We got the S15 here, we're obviously at Yashio factory. We got lots of work to get done on this thing today. The title of the video or the thumbnail's probably given that away, but we've got to get this thing super dialed today. Got to do another alignment, check it all out, make sure everything's perfect on it. It's going to be super reliable. We're going to install the head unit today and get things kind of tidied up in the interior. We then also got to try and work on one of Oka-chan's lesson cars, the one that was involved in the crash yesterday, try and get that driving. There's so much to get done today, it's insane. So, oh yeah, and also I do want to say, I'm sorry I missed my upload. Yesterday, with all the like 5 hours in traffic, then dinner, I was so sleepy and tired. It was just too dangerous for me to drive home, and if I did drive home, I'd only get like 2 hours of sleep, so it wasn't worth it. So I stayed in a hotel last night, and then the dinner that we had, we all got food poisoning from. So then I spent like the next 3-4 hours up at night just not having a fun time in the hotel room. So with that being said, I didn't edit and I just passed out and tried to get some sleep. So I'll try and edit that later today at lunch and get that out. But for now, we need to get onto the S15, change these tires from yesterday because these are spent and destroyed. Look at them. And yeah, let's go. Other side went really easy, but I've never had this happen before where I've been removing a nut, which yesterday this went on totally fine, not a single problem. And then today it completely strips out my stud, like absolutely destroyed that thing. Look at that. So I gotta change that now. But this nut is like completely just stuffed on the inside. I'd say like a bit of like dirt or something got in there, and then, I don't know, when I removed it, it just destroyed it. I had to even get this out, and I was like going backwards and forwards nice and easy so I didn't break the stud, but rip. Luckily though, I always keep like a pack of 5 spare in my toolbox, and Skyline studs are the same as the S15 Silvia ones. So we're gonna quickly take the brakes off and all that kind of jazz, get in there, pop this sucker in, and we'll be good to go. So here's the stud, got it out pretty quickly, really simple. And here's the new one that we're gonna throw in. Brand spanking new from Nissan. It's pretty straightforward, you just slide it in through there. You always wanna use like a spacer of some kind there. You can get a special like a stud installer like kind of kits, and then you can just use like your wheel lug and then just tighten that on there. You don't want to use a rattle gun, by the way. You want to go like by hand, nice and slow. And what that's going to do is that's going to pull the stud into the hub and install it for you. You can also use, like if you're desperate, you can use like a whole bunch of stacks of washers and things like that, but just a little spacer like that. And now I'm going to get on that with the nice pry bar, not the pry bar, what are they called? These things, I can't think right now. It's too early for me to use my brain, honestly. For now, I'll just use this. And the more and more you tighten it, the more and more it goes in. You can kind of see in the back there probably that we got to get that in place. And pretty much we're done. Just got to tighten down these bolts now on the caliper. Honestly, I used to be scared of changing studs. Like when I first had to change a stud, I thought it was going to be like a huge ordeal. But changing studs is so simple. So if ever you need to do it, it's literally like a 15-minute job. First time, maybe 30 minutes. But yeah, if you've ever taken off and done your brakes, you can do studs really quickly and easily. As long as you don't find any other problems along the way. As long as everything goes smooth and you got all the right tools. Quickly ducked up garage, and we're hoping that they've got the expansion harness thing that adapts to the factory plugs, so I don't have to go chop up and cut up my factory loom, rather just plug straight into that and then just use like the butt connectors that connect to these, and that'd be much easier, right? We're in luck, guys. We got the harness adapter that we needed and some other butt connectors and stuff, and we'll be able to wire the new stereo in. Super pumped. I got a little cool story to tell you guys. Remember last time we were here, we looked at this kind of rally spec 86 here? The guy that owns that was the guy that just served me, and we were talking about how he wanted to look at the S15 and stuff because I sold him, you know, he went and got all the old body kit off me and stuff like that, and we were talking about how my car's finished now, and I brought it so he could see it. So when he was looking at the car, I told him that yesterday I was driving, that's why there's still rubber and stuff all over my car. And he was like, oh, where'd you go? And I told him I went to Nasu driving pallet, and it turns out where he rallies his 8.6 is there at the rally circuit there. So we exchanged line details, and next event that he goes to, we're going to be filming some rally car stuff in Japan. I'm so pumped because I've been wanting to do that for so long, and I just made a connection through a staff member at Up Garage. How sick is that? Anyways, back to Yashio factory. We got the goods. Let's get this stereo system installed. I think we've realized we're definitely going to have to put a strap and pull it with a car or something, because we can't get that to budge at all. Kawashima-san did a really good job on that rear quarter. Far out. All right, so time for an update. I've finished with the patch harness. I've got everything wired in and all the butt connectors on there and everything to the Pioneer one. There's a few wires here on the Pioneer that we just don't need. I'll tape up once we do a bit of testing. Gonna plug this all in, hook up the Pioneer head unit and make sure everything works. We've got the ignition on. Start plugging this in and hope nothing blows up. Oh, we got something. We got a Pioneer logo. That's exciting. Ooh, language, I like that. Got it installed, got the garnish back on. Now, the most important part of this whole entire stereo thing change is switching to a Yashio factory boot and a Yashio factory shifter. So we're gonna put that in, and then we gotta clean this whole car. We gotta get like everything vacuumed, looking spick. I don't know if I have time to install the speakers today, so we may have to put up with the factory ones for now, but let's get this done. It's time for the most important part, and that is to peel this off. Whoa, look at that beautiful Yashio factory shift knob and boot on the S15. Really enjoying Japanese TV right now in the S15, but in all seriousness, this is Oka-chan's car. His daily, really nice S15, by the way. Kind of makes me a bit jealous, but we're going to the airport, and obviously, I mean, you know, thumbnail, title of the video, it's probably going to say who it is. We're going to go pick up Adam from the airport. I was hoping to get him in my S15, but that's still getting aligned. So we're going to go pick him up in this one, Oka-chan's daily, and then we'll take him back to Yashio factory where he can then jump in my S15. So anyways, we'll pick it up once we get to the airport and go from there.
It's got pink spacers.
Yeah? He's so excited. I don't really know what to say, but as you guys know, thumbnail and title, LZ is in town, Masker's in town. That was a little like bonus surprise, like a little surprise nugget on the side. It was great. We should.
Yeah. I tried to rent a car. I wanted to rent an Evo 6. And the rental place isn't open today. Is it a holiday today?
Yes. Well, it was on Monday.
Okay. So I couldn't rent a cool car. So I hit up Sam and I was like, hey man, can I rent the 34, which is actually a 33, which I just found out. Don't think you're as cool anymore. And you said that we could rent his S15, but this isn't your S15. Let's go.
No, this is Oka-chan's S15. You guys already know that though, but yeah, he's all good. Anyways, Masker, if you guys don't know him, he's an epic drifter as well. Whereabouts in the States are you from?
Colorado.
Colorado. And what's your car over there?
I have a bunch of different
cars. A bunch of different guys. Well, another conversation for another time. Oh, he went straight to pop it. So yeah, sweet. We're gonna go head to Yashio factory now and switch cars and maybe hang out a tiny bit, but not much because these guys gotta go as quickly as they can. We just got to Yashio factory and Paul Masker is in the back there with those long, lanky legs. I do not envy you at all, man, but I know how you feel.
Sorry?
All right, so if you break it, you buy it. Well, not really, you just pay for me to fix it. How much? Seriously? More than you can afford now. Market price of like a standard Type R would be about 20 grand now, but like to then do all of this to it, you'd need to spend like 30, 40 grand total.
But it wouldn't cost 30, 40 grand. This would pop up on the auctions. What would it sell for? Probably less because it's been modified, right?
Yes, that's right.
So this would probably sell for 16 on the auction?
Probably, yeah.
You know my prices.
All right, man, so have some fun. Be safe, don't get caught speeding. And make sure you hit gate lots.
Oh, my hips. My hips.
Do they fit?
Stuck. Help. No, I'm fine.
You good?
I mean, a little tight, we'll be good.
You'll be fine. If I fit in there, you'll fit in there.
Shibby, mate.
Shibby. Should feel right at home. He's so gentle. I don't hear gate at all. Getting back in the old girl. The car that started it all for me. Honestly, I don't think I'll ever get rid of this car until it dies, like completely dies, like rolling at Ebisu dies or something like that. But I really hope that doesn't happen. That's definitely never gonna be my intentions with this car because it started it all for me, here in Japan at least. Anyways, ooh, I forgot. Whoa, the horn works in this. Oh yeah, I fixed that like last week. I forgot about that. Anyways, feels so weird to have a car that has a working horn. We're back in the Skyline. For obvious reasons, Adam's now off in the S15, and I know he's gonna be responsible and obviously like not do 200 Ks down the highway and have the police contacting me because the thing's registered my name. I trust him very well, but I also want him to also enjoy the S15, you know? So I hope he does a lot of pulls. I hope he lets you guys listen to gate and all that kind of stuff with it. I just hope he has a really good time and enjoys the S15. But with that, obviously you guys now know that me and Adam are planning to do some videos together while we're here, so keep an eye out for that on the channel. And today, you know what, I'm gonna get to Yashio factory, pull over, load the Skyline up, and then we'll kind of do a bit of a recap. Drink, my precious, drink. She was a little bit thirsty today, kind of cut it close coming home in the highway. Light was on and I forgot to get gas before we jumped on, but these things happen. Anyways, so today I kind of feel like the video was a bit all over the place and I definitely didn't film as much as I wanted to, but we were super productive. We got a lot done. I still wish I was able to change those speakers though, but unfortunately, it is what it is. Time ran out, and I'm sure Adam's cranking Bring Me the Horizon right now, heading up to Ebisu, and those paper factory things are just disintegrating in the doors. But it is what it is, and that's fine, and he can do that. I got some freshies waiting to go in once he's finished with his trip. But obviously, as you guys know, me and Adam have been planning to meet up and do some cool stuff while he's here. So keep an eye out on the channel. Make sure you subscribe. If you're not already subscribed, smash that like button. Smash the like button. Smash it 3 times so that you like it, dislike it, unlike it, and then re-like it. That's what I meant. You know what I'm saying. And yeah, comment. Leave us a comment. Tell us how psyched you are. We've got some pretty cool stuff planned, so keep an eye out for it. And I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Peace out. Ciao, mata.